Hey parents, this video is for you. It's for all you grandmas and aunts and moms or dads or whoever is helping my kindergartner through this virtual time. This video is for you. So this is our first week, complete week doing virtual, and once we've learned the technology, I hope it's been fairly well. If you feel like the workload is too much, it's taking too long, I understand, you've got to sit with your kinder and read stuff for them. Make sure they're clicking stuff right. I know it's time consuming, so if it is lasting hours way past the school day, I need to know that. So you can shoot me a text, you can send me a message on Google Classroom, whatever works best for you to communicate what I need to do on my end. Oh, and babysitters. I forgot babysitters too. I've got some kids are working with their babysitter. So babysitter, this video is for you. Please make sure, starting next week, attendance. That is the first thing you need to do, whether your child starts working at 8 o'clock or not. They need their attendance checked in. I'm having to go back and check attendance, so all those days that you haven't checked attendance, it looks like they were not participating. So we've got to get that Infinite Campus attendance checked in every single morning. I would like to have it done before or by 8:30 if at all possible. But I am going back and posting attendance for those days. Okay, so the next thing, I'm going to post our newsletter on Monday for next week. I'm going to post it as a materials on Google Classroom. So you can find the newsletter there, keep up with what we're trying to accomplish next week. If you can find an old newsletter or look at the new one, this list on the back side of an old one, or it'll be probably a second page on the virtual newsletter, this list of goals are things that we're working towards for the second 9 weeks. So these are things that you can be practicing at home. Or if I say, go practice one of the goals from the newsletter, this is what I'm talking about. And if they can do it, check it off. If there's things they're missing, make a note of it. As we're reaching the end of the second 9 weeks, this is what we will be focusing on. And there are other things. These are just the ones that I listed that you could be working on as well at home. I'm going to talk now about MobyMax and Freckle and all those resources that they practice online. Like I said earlier, I know you have to sit with them and read things to them, and that's perfectly fine. But please, please, please let them be selecting their own answers. When they're writing their sentences, please let them write their sentences the way the words sound to them. It needs to be their work. It needs to be, their thinking. If you give them the right answer every single time, they're going to learn dependency, and that's going to hurt you when they get in 5th and 6th grade and they're trying to do their homework and you can't help them with their math, but they've come to depend on you for their answers. So we're learning independent skills right here in kindergarten. Let them mess up. You can always go back and say, hey, look, this is what you need to do, or this is the way to spell that word. But let them try on their own first, please. Let's see. Also on that Google Classroom, after you complete an assignment, always go back to the assignment list and click the View Assignment button and mark it as done. That really helps me and you keep track of what's missing and what's been completed. Oh, one last thing. The week of the 14th through the 18th, so not next week, but the next, I would like to schedule a time for you to bring your child up here to school for just probably like 30 minutes. I'd like to give them Miss Shannon and I would like to give them their Christmas gift, and it would also give me a time to do any assessments that I need done before the end of that 9 weeks. So we can schedule these just like a one-on-one thing, preferably not a small group. You can send me a text. I will be available from 8 o'clock till whatever time you need. If that means staying after 3 o'clock, that's fine. I don't mind. But I just need to meet with every student for at least 30 minutes during that last week, the 14th through the 18th. So if you could get me a time, what works best for you, I would really appreciate it. Again, if you have any questions, you can always text me, call me, send me a message on Google Classroom or Clever. You can post messages on Clever too. That's all I have. Thanks.